Dennis Smith Jr. a cause for optimism and excitement unlike anything Mavs have seen in recent memory. President of Basketball Operations Donnie Nelson and his staff have done their job. Rick Carlisle has devised a system and a rotation that should maximize the talent on hand. Now, it's on the players as the Mavericks begin a new season Wednesday night. The sizzle is all about rookie point guard Dennis Smith Jr. and what he might bring to the franchise now and for years to come. To say that excitement is a few takes up from the last few season openers would be an understatement. We got one of the more electric young players that came out of the draft in Dennis, Nelson said. And to have a young quarterback with a seasoned group of guys to kick things off, and then to come in with a really nice, energetic young crew of reserves with Barea as quarterback for the young guys off the bench, is really smart on Rick's part. Overall, like every year, we're fighting for that playoff positioning, and it should be an exciting year. Owner Mark Cuban can sense a strong feeling of hope gushing through the organization. And of course, it's his job to be optimistic, particularly this time of year. It's scary exciting, because we know he could be something special, Cuban said of Smith. There's no ceiling. It's up to Dennis. His challenge is figuring out what to do when he can get wherever he wants on the court. So does he score? Does he pass? He still has to figure out. But everybody feels it, right? Guys want to play with him. And they understand there are going to be rookie mistakes, particularly on the defensive end. He's got a long way to go there. But everybody here is excited to play with him. The 6'3" 19-year-old will be one of the youngest starters in NBA history when he gets to center court for the jump ball against the Atlanta Hawks. One of the key reasons optimism is high for the North Carolina State product is that he is a fearless competitor who seems confident beyond his years. He's also humble by nature, although you won't see that much on the court. His speed, agility, strength and overall basketball instincts make him a rare rookie. Asked if he felt he could take anybody off the dribble, Smith said, "I definitely do. I come in with the mentality that they're a human being just like me, regardless of what their track record is. So I come out and compete and I don't believe anybody can stop me. I have the utmost confidence in myself. And my teammates have the same belief. You have to believe that. If you don't, you won't be able to achieve that. I believe that a tremendous amount." Carlisle has figured out a way to take as much pressure as possible off Smith, although it's inevitable that there will be stress for the youngster. Carlisle has 3 veterans in the starting lineup around Smith that have a combined 32 years of experience. That will certainly help ease any mental burden Smith may feel. But there is only so much they can do. Having veterans out there helps, and we just got to get it going, Carlisle said. He's got to get out there and experience it. There's a lot of emotional energy that's expended. We'll keep tabs and make sure he's okay. One knock you hear on a lot of rookies is that they have trouble adjusting to the speed of the NBA game. Not a problem for Smith. Cuban may not know how to work a stopwatch, but he trusts his eye test. He believes Smith is as fast as anybody in the NBA. And that's something that the Mavericks have never been able to say about one of their players since he bought the team nearly 2 decades ago. He hasn't really harnessed it yet, but he's fast, Cuban said. He's easily the fastest guy on our team, and I wouldn't be shocked if he's the fastest guy end-line to end-line in the NBA. Once he learns to harness that speed, fans are going to be fired up. Okay, we'll play devil's advocate and say that John Wall, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Russell Westbrook, LeBron James and a few others might have something to say about that. But the point Cuban is making is valid. Smith can motor, and that's a good thing to have on your site in this era of the NBA. It's going to be a long journey for a kid who has yet to play a second in the NBA's marathon regular season. But as Nowitzki said, hope is a good thing. Just don't rush to any snap judgments off of one game, whether it be good or bad. The sky's the limit, but it's especially hard on a point guard, Nowitzki said. There's a lot been thrown at him. He's handling it really good. There will be times when there is some frustration, and you got to fight through it. The veterans got to help him.